Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of Vipaji Poetry Lounge at GBS TV Africa. And before I continue, first I would like to thank everybody who has tuned to GBS TV Africa today, Saturday 8:30 p.m. with your best host Joshua Chama. You know our SMS line as usual is 21144. Our social media platform pale Twitter, YouTube, kila mahali ni GBS TV Africa. And today in the building I have an amazing guest. Amekuwa akifanya spoken word for a while. Anaitwa Little Claus the Poet, ni jina ngumu sana. So Little Claus the Poet, welcome in the building.
Thank you.
So karibu kwa show yetu sana.
Nashukuru.
When you are our guest of honor today, when ndio baba kwa stage yetu.
Yes.
So nilikuwa nataka tuanze kwa ground kwanza, utuambie umezaliwa wapi, kwa nini ukajiita Little Claus the Poet?
Yeah, I was born at Kakamega, so me ni resident wa Kakamega. But saizi naishi also because I'm schooling at KCA.
Yeah.
I'm an undergraduate. Nilijita Little Claus Poet because ukiwa little it means you are humble. So being little, at least it earns you that privilege of being humble. Yeah.
So what inspired you ujipe hiyo jina Little Claus the Poet?
Yeah, I decided to call myself Little Claus Poet because it makes me feel I'm little but I got bigger brain. So yeah.
So according to you, like mtu akiwa little ama kitu ikiwa little iko na
bigger brain, you get that respect.
Yeah. Yo, so brains zako tuseme ni brains unaongelea, it's more about poetry.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can tell us, when did you start doing this spoken word?
Yeah, it was when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Before I started doing spoken word, I used to do poetry. I used to write a lot, so I had not exercised myself to speaking it. So it's when I joined campus, I realized I can do it, so I started doing it when I was in campus.
So when you started doing your spoken word artist, like, so place yako first uliperform ilikuanga wapi? Ilikuwa shule ama uliperform to your friends?
Yeah, it was before. The first place was I used to perform to my friends. Then I performed to the school during cultural week.
And then in your first time of performance, ni mistakes gani ulimake sana? Unajua lazima ile siku ya kwanza una perform pale kwa stage, you'll do some mistakes, because unajua it's your first time and then bado una hiyo experience.
Yeah, on the first day, first of all, I was nervous. You know, you are not used to a larger crowd of people.
Yeah.
So because of that fear, so you can forget the lines. Yeah.
So is it a must? Unajua kuna wale watu wanazaliwa na hiyo courage. So mtu akiperform hiyo spoken word anakuwa nervous. So uliovercome aje hiyo nervous ndio spoken word artist pale upcoming nje anakusikiza ama anakuwatch ajue pia yeye ataovercome aje hiyo the fear?
Yeah, like for me, I did much practice. I used to do it before my friends, so it became something normal to me.
And then you have been doing your spoken word for a while, so you can tell us the difference between spoken word and poetry.
Yeah, there's spoken word and poetry. There's only a small difference, since poetry is when you have written it and spoken word is when you are narrating it or you are speaking it.
Yeah. So poetry, it's in written form.
Yeah.
Kama watu wamepublish tuseme those poetry books, hiyo ni poetry. Yeah. And then tuseme those published books ukisoma, hiyo ndio spoken word. So you can tell us, what do you think in our society the poetry you have been doing hiyo spoken word umekuwa ukifanya, umeona iko na impact gani in your journey tangu hapo umefikia?
Yeah, for my pieces,
yeah,
my pieces always relate to the society which I come from, the things I see, the things I go through. So it always have a message of encouraging,
yeah,
maybe giving hope to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can give us your first piece.
How many of you wakiwa broke just like me ujiuliza nitapata wapi hii mali na yet mi si pedi? the reason utapata nimekaa chini nimeanza kumedi cause it's darkening na sijui mahali pa kwenda, every door najaribu knock wananiambia kwenda. So believe me, kwa hii street without mali none of them atakupenda. But kumbuka, there is still hope in life. So there is still hope. It doesn't matter to which extent you are broke, till in your pocket you can't afford even 30. Let this not push you kwa street uanze kufanya vitu 30 kama kutumia madawa juu siktupoa, na inside you God amekubless na kipawa, so having him we utakuwa sawa. So jiambie we si mtu mbaya, juu ni mtu wa power. So there is still hope in life. There is still hope in life that deep down in my heart tells me, if today you are broke, tomorrow you'll pick a coin. If today you are failed, tomorrow you'll win. If today all your businesses have made losses, tomorrow all your businesses will make abnormal profit. If today you are at the bottom, tomorrow you'll be at the top. And if today you haven't made it, tomorrow you'll make it. So there is still hope in life. There is still hope. We make sure ukiamka kuomoka is your main agenda, because having money you'll be the best mentor. And to your true friends, never be a pretender. To those who keep it real in life, endelea kuwapenda. To be stress free, to those whom you love, surprise them with lavender. That way easily utawai hizi business tender. So there is still hope in life. There is still hope in love. So girl, mpende na usipende tu hii pesa juu zitakutesa. Mwambie unampenda na away from you ataenda. Girl, mwambie unampenda na away from you ataenda. All these beards na atakwambia, girl, you are smart, you are beautiful, and you'll make your breast tender. So girl, when you are with him, don't lie but smile for a while, and you'll hold his lips na atakwambia, you are beautiful. Na pia we boy, umpende si umtende. So there is still hope in life. There is still hope in everything. There is still hope in life. Little Klaus, poet, voice of my mind. Yeah, I titled this piece Hope because it's the difficulties my fellow youth go through, and also even other adults, because outside here life is hard, so you have to struggle, you have to have that hope that one day you'll make it. You should not lose that hope. Yeah.
So apart from the my youth kukuinspire uandike the story of hope, kuna pieces zingine umeandika it's a real story about you?
Yeah, also many of my pieces are my real life story.
Yeah. So and then seme umeandika pieces about your real life story.
Yes.
Do you ukiperform uwezi kuwa emotional sana, unajua like seme umekuwa broken by a girl and then you are performing a piece of heartbreak?
Yeah, you know, for a good message of a spoken word,
yeah,
to be delivered, so sometimes you have to express the feeling you got inside.
So let's say poetry, a lot of poets tuseme it's about feelings na emotion.
Yeah.
So tuseme mapoets wengi mostly wengine pia wako heartbroken.
Yeah.
And then tuseme most of the spoken word artists, you'll find vitu wanafanya ama vitu they are performing ni imekuwa imewa affect one way or the other, ni it's their own life.
Yeah, you know, for we poets,
we
always express our feeling, our pain. So the best way to overcome our depression is through poetry. We speak it out to others, so we find it ourselves at ease.
And then tuseme in this 21st century, kama ume notice, poets wanakuwa wengi. Like, as time goes on, poets wanaendelea ku increase. What do you think inafanya mapoets wakuwe wengi like than before?
First of all, the art of poetry is growing, so many individuals have the ability, have the talent, but they've not known it. So at least there is a platform they have started getting, so they are expressing themselves. Also, poetry is not that hard. Everyone can do it. It's just expressing your feeling, expressing what you see through words. Yeah.
You just said everyone can do it. Are you sure kila msee anaweza kuwa poet, aandike poetry and then perform?
Yes, if you believe in yourself, rhyme words, just saying anything you see, relating things with words, that rhymes.
So poetry is an art.
Yeah.
And you're just saying, according to me, nimekuwa nikifikiria poetry, kila mtu mwenyewe ni poet.
Yeah.
Ni venye sema in our society ama watu vitu wanafanya most of them ama feelings zao most of them ni poetic, lakini venye hawajui. So according to you, apart from watu kuwa poetic lakini hawajui, what do you think wewe kama msanii ama wewe kama spoken word artist mwenye at least umechapa hii heart for some time, what do you think mse ako pale nje bado ajui yeye ni poet and then at some point ni poet, na akijiexpress atasaidia society, atasaidia mse pale nje, unaweza mwambia aje, atajua aje ni poet and then atajiexpress aje?
Yeah, for me, I can advise him to start expressing himself. When he sees he has something he feels to tell to the people, he do it. Yeah.
So in your spoken word artist journey, kuna wale wasanii wamekusaidia, kuna wale wasanii pale wakubwa tuseme wanafanya spoken word,
Yeah.
una look up to, ni msemo gani kwa hii journey ya poetry umekuwa ukilook up to, amekusaidia sana in your performance, in your writing of poetry? Yeah.
For me, I can say I've watched pieces, I've heard pieces of many poets. So all of them have just inspired me. No one is better, man. They are the same. All of them have inspired me because they are all doing poetry.
Yeah. So you don't have ati uko na specific,
Yeah.
tunasema Teardrops ndio amekuinspire, Mufasa?
No.
So kila poet anakuinspire?
Yes.
So tuseme umesikiza piece yangu ama umesikiza tuseme piece ya Mufasa, and then utaenda hiyo piece ikikuinspire, will you use message yako itakuwa the same na yake, ama your message will be kind of different?
Yeah, I will relate the feeling. I will only use the theme, but the theme will be the same, but words will be different. Yeah, the way I will express his message will be different the way he does it or she does it.
Yeah, lakini unajua at some point ukikuwa keen sana kwa poetry utakuja upate most of the poets like ukikuwa keen uko na ile higher poetry, utapata in a poetic way ama message ya ma poets most of them unapata ni kama iko the same.
Yeah, message is always the same, but the way they convey it is different. Yeah, they use different way to convey it.
So tuseme kama unatumia different way ama mimi natumia different way as a poet, hakuna the best way. Unajua tuseme kwa music kuna ile best way, mse akiandika music yake ama akideliver music yake itakuwa the best. So kwa poetry kuna ile best way ya kudeliver the message.
So the best way for Kenyan music, you have to be unique. You have to do your own thing. You have to come up with your own style. So being unique is what will sell you. Being unique is what will make people identify you. Yeah.
So being unique itakusell.
Yeah.
So kwa hii journey yako umekuwa ukifanya nini wewe ndio ukue hiyo upate uniqueness?
Yeah, I've do much research. I've listened to many poets. I've write a lot. So is when I'm now on the ground. Yeah.
So and then kuna kitu sijaona, unajua tuseme in our country Kenya.
Yeah.
Watu wengine wafanya most of the poets ama spoken word artists wanafanya hiyo spoken word ni mixed English and Swahili ama Yoshen.
Yes.
I was thinking, do you think wangepublish vitabu iko na hiyo spoken word ya Shen? Do you think it would sell? Hakuna mtu amefanya hiyo so far.
Yeah. So Kenyans are very funny.
Yeah.
But maybe if we give a try, it will sell. So
apart from doing spoken word in Sheng ama in Swahili and English, have you also planned to at some point you'll do some uandike mashairi ama in poetry in English, publish ama you only want to perform?
Yeah, I have. In fact, I'm a writer. I've written many poems. In fact, I have my anthology of poems, but I've not yet published. I love writing more. I love writing a lot. So, I do much writing. I've written a lot. Even I know I'll be publishing my anthology of poems. Yeah.
So let's say when you publish the poem, do you think itauza sana? Do you think the society ama watu hapa ma audience watainunua How do you think it will sell, like according to you?
Yeah, according to me, it will sell because it's give benefits to them. It talks about their life, so they'll wish to know how to overcome their problems, their difficulties, their challenges through those poems because it's a message. Yeah.
And then tuseme when you are performing and then kuna ile specific message you are trying to deliver.
Yes.
How do you choose your punchlines? Unajua kuna ile message unataka kudeliver tuseme kama ya rape. Unajua kutafuta hizo punchline itakuwa a bit hard. How do you make sure umepata hizo punchline zitavutia msee? And then ndio msee akisikiza hizo punchline amepata tuseme kama hiyo message ya rape.
For me, first I look at the incident or the theme I want to write about. Then maybe I'll look for some rhymes. I'll do more research about it. What will make people admire it, or what lines will capture the attention of those who will be listening. Yeah, then I do it.
And then in today's society, it's all about social media. Yeah. And then social media imegrow, inasaidia kuinform ama kupass a lot of message. So wewe kama spoken word artist, social media imekusaidia aje?
Yeah, for me social media kitu ya kwanza imenisaidia kulearn more about poetry. Nimejua what's poetry, hadi mwenyewe hadi imenilea kipoetry. So social media imefanya nijue more about poetry. Pia imenipea platform to convey my message outside there through poetry. Yes.
And then unajua pia kwa social media kuna a lot of critics, support. Yeah. So kwa social media according to you, like kwa hii journey yako ya spoken word artist tangu uanze hadi hapo umefika, umeface some critics ama hizo negative comments?
Yeah, when you are to all people, when you are starting doing things, there are those who will motivate you, others will criticize you, will demoralize you. Like for me, when first time I was training myself to do it, some of my colleagues could laugh, but I used to it. Yeah.
So and then tuseme social media imesaidia kwa hii growth ya poetry ama ya spoken word artist sana. So what do you think according to wewe, tuseme hiyo social media imesaidia? Do you think at some point pia social media ijasaidia kwa growth ya spoken word?
Yeah, because many individuals, let's say Kenyans, they are not much keen to poetry. To them it's just like a minor art. Yeah.
So like umesema most of the Kenyans hawako keen.
Yeah.
Sema kwa spoken word.
Yes.
So expectations zako ni gani some years to come kwa spoken word artist kwa hii art ya poetry?
Yeah, I'm expecting spoken word to have grown to a bigger limit whereby everyone will recognize it. Every spoken word artist will be appreciated. Yeah.
So you can give us your second piece.
Dear girl, sijui nikuite my dear juu you are my closest peer, ama ni poetry idea that lies in my mind inaniambia to win your heart inafaa nijaribu pia na pia. So let me drink this beer na nikwambie daily nikikuona mi feel hungry na dine feed kwako, cause you got the sweet more than maziwa ya lato. To be in love with you sezi sema bado, na daily to quench your thirst nishakula kiapo. Hey mama, without una feel Nicolas, to say I love you sijaguess, to have you si God ameni bless. So ambiwa maboys wanipe space, na daily uta regret juu nitaipiga in a good pace. Dear girl, sijui nikuite my dear juu you are my closest peer, ama ni poetry idea that lies in my mind inaniambia to win your heart inafaa nijaribu pia na pia. So let me drink this beer na nikwambie kuteka your heart pole pole ninakuja. As a courageous shujaa will defend, I'll be happy kukikuja. Tight I will hold your butcher. Dear girl, sijui nikuite my dear you are my closest peer, ama ni poetry idea that lies in my mind inaniambia to win your heart inafaa nijaribu pia na pia. So let me drink this beer na nikwambie girl, you are beautiful, you are my beautiful. You are beautiful, the reason your beauty in the lab can't be pipette. The reason of your beauty makes men salivate. The reason your beauty for me to have in my life I bet. Together we cut the whole life cake. Dear girl, sijui ni kuite my dear, you are my closest peer. Ama ni poetry idea that lies in my mind. Inaniambia to win your heart inafaa nijaribu pia na pia. So let me drink this beer na nikwambie, girl, I'm yearning for your beauty that is portrayed by the light melanin skin. Together in this game, let's spin to win. Na leo nitakuhandle with much keen because our future ya foreseen. Girls, pia wewe uko na akili, una madini, so I don't know when will you let me in. Simi wana kuamini, and when you hear this voice, know you are my best choice. Dear girl, sijui ni kuite my dear, you are my closest peer. Ama ni poetry idea that lies in my mind. Inaniambia to win your heart inafaa nijaribu pia na pia. So let me drink this beer na nikwambie, you are my best peer. Little Klaus, poet, voice of my mind.
Kwa hewa. So hii piece yako ya love ulikama hapa, ulikuwa in love ama ni idea tu ilikam kwa mind?
You know, love is, there are two things that put people together. That is love and money. That's love and money. So love is the theme of the piece. I wrote it after seeing many individuals who love each other. And you also know, even when you are desperate and you have someone who loves you, you also forget the pain or the problems you are going through. Yeah.
So ukiandika hiyo piece apart from hiyo umeangalia watu wako in love ama hiyo love unataka, so aim yako ama message yako kwa hiyo ulikuwa unataka love you bring people together?
Yeah, I love to bring people together, to help people to be stress free. At least when you are having someone who loves you, you feel you are okay, you feel there's someone who cares about you. Yeah.
So when you are doing those spoken word, and then wewe kama poet ama acha niseme those spoken word artist, unajua tuseme uko in love with a girl.
Yes.
Pia unamwandikia piece, unamperformia. Unajua unasikia, unajua mapoet hapa nje wanakunywa wasichana vibaya sana. So wewe tuseme umejipata in that scenario, umesomea madem poetry and then umewakunywa vibaya. Hiyo ni kutumia poetry vibaya ama hiyo ni misusing poetry?
To me, it's not. It's using poetry in a good way because you are making someone happy. Maybe you are relieving him from stress, pain, so he feels he's in a normal world. Yeah.
So poetry is also happiness.
Yeah, poetry is also happiness.
So tell me, according to you, 5 years to come from now, where do you think wewe kama msanii wa spoken word utakuwa wapi?
Yeah, for me, I always see I'll be a great spoken word artist. Since I have big ambition, I want to change thoughts of individual, thoughts of many Kenyans about poetry, change their life through poetry. Yeah.
And what ndio ukue hiyo great, ufike kwa hiyo hill, uclimb kabisa the hill of greatness. Unafanya nini? Unajua lazima kuna zile achievements ama zile steps, baby steps umeanza kufanya ndio uclimb the hill kabisa.
Yeah, I'm putting much work to impressing poetry. Through poetry also I'm making individuals aware about life, how to overcome the difficulties in life. Also grouping with my fellow poets, to come with a piece that will encourage us. Yeah. And
then nimekuwa kwa scenario fulani, seme nyinyi poets nyinyi wote. And then kuna msee si poet. Wajua poets kuna ile language yao, ile language ya poetry.
Yes.
So na msee mmoja mnaongea haelewi. So what do you think poetry wanafaa simplify ndio akielewa, ndio when we are giving out the message. Unajua kuna wale wase message yao ni ngumu, kuinterpret itakuwa ngumu. So unadhani msee anaweza fanya aje kama spoken word artist message yake ikuwe simple, like kila msee upate ameelewa?
Yeah, for me, I think poetry, those who do poetry or spoken word artists should use simple language. To express their message, to convey to individual. That's why in poetry there's also sharing. Some individuals understand sharing, others Kiswahili, others English. Yeah. So he should know which a group of people he or she is targeting and the right language to use.
And then I've noticed, nimefanya some research come up that na hii conclusion, ukisoma a lot of poetry, tuseme published books za poetry, ama vitabu zimeandikwa sana na ma-poets, do you think, according to me, naona poetry ni kama it's prophetic? According to you, do you think poetry ni prophetic juu ukifanya some study ama some research utakuja na conclusion that poetry ni prophetic in a way? What about you? Idea yako?
Yeah, I think poetry is prophetic since it's reality. It's reality when you do a piece. The same means maybe you are doing a piece, for example, to overcome depression. The same incidents will happen to another guy. Yeah.
So nimesikia pia ukisema you also love writing.
Yeah.
And sema in Kenyan industry, part ya vitabu, who is your best writer? Unajua kulikuwa na kina Ken Walibora. Yeah.
I don't have a specific writer my love, but I just love writing because I always inspire myself. I always see myself as different, unique. So I always see I can write differently with other people.
Yeah. So you can give us, ama upema audience pale, kila mtu anakuwatch, social media platforms zako, then big up wase wamekusaidia kwa hii journey ya kugrow.
Yeah, mimi social media yangu nanipata Little Claus Poet, FB Little Claus Poet, IG Little Claus_Poet, Twitter Little Claus_Poet, YouTube Little Claus_Poet. Subscribe, support, comment. Big up to my big bro, Mad Boy Greasy, #OchaFlorian, my twin bro, Fleming Wallo, #Falkido, my fellow KCA University students, big up to you for your support. Yeah.
So thank you very much to everybody tuned to today's episode. It was an amazing episode with amazing poet, with amazing pieces. Najua ukiwa pale nje umeenjoy. Thank you. Every Saturday 30 p.m. don't fail to tune GBS TV Africa at Vipaji Poetry Lounge. I was Joshua Chama, your host. See you next time.